Hey, well, hello. Today is Tuesday, November 7th. Just gonna do a quick update here. Walking around the back. We had a lot of work done back here as far as cleanup, and got the weeds and the grass all cut down. They got the barbed wire fence up, mostly. And I will spin around here and electronically and show you what's going on. All right, never mind. I'll do it another way. There it is. All right, so this is our back portion of our land. They got the barbed wire 6-strand up on the south side, and then running across the east side. And it goes across I call it a creek. It was a creek at one time, but it's mainly a water runoff. But you can see there's about probably 10-12 foot gap underneath the bottom barbed wire and the bottom of the gully there. That goddamn thing. That's all right, just as long as our property is marked. That's the marker on that corner. And then we got, obviously, running to that corner. And they stopped right here. They pulled off to, I guess they had some good weather coming up, so they wanted to get the fence on the outside rendered. That was something we didn't know if we were going to do or not, but just talking to people, they said that you need to get it, all that rebar covered up, just to protect the integrity of the fence so it doesn't, rust out. So they've been back here this week doing the fence. So they got a little bit more to do up towards the front. This is on the north side. We're not going to paint this. I'm not going to paint the inside either. At least not for the foreseeable future. And then this is the south side, which has the right of way. They're pretty much done with the whole south side going up to the road. Got a new neighbor. Yeah, that's Providence life there. It's all right. Took me about a day to get used to it. And then, I don't know if you can see from our previous videos, we had all kinds of wood because we trimmed up a bunch of trees and cut trees out. And we got all that hauled away. Actually, it's just down over into the creek. We took out another one of sandtole trees, trimmed that one up. We're going to take these the coconut trees out, but they said we could actually make a little bit of money off of it if we found somebody that wanted the wood. So we'll look around before we cut them down. There's no rush. And then before we had all the pile of wood hauled off, Dan, his stepdad, put a match to it He had got himself a little bonfire going, and Dana shut that down pretty quick. I wasn't here, so they put it out, got some water hoses down there, put it all out, and then we just paid some guys to haul it off. Alrighty. I got sorry about the noise. Rained pretty good last night, so I'm not going to water the garden today. It still looks like it's pretty wet. So all this work on the CR, did the tile already. Still got to paint. Like I said, they kind of pulled off of everything to do the outside of the fence because we got some good weather coming up. They can do this kind of stuff in the rain. So we paid for the initial CR. It's like one of the first things we actually built after we put the kubu back here. And all the workers used it. Had a little, maybe 50-gallon septic underneath it, and that didn't last too long. So they dug another septic and put that, that's for use for the CR. We didn't have to pay for that. The builder's doing tile work. Did this little roof here. He's going to paint it all. He's going to tile around this, and he's going to do that no charge because, like he said, his guys, they use this every day. Not just the restroom, but they cook out here and they wash their dishes. Yeah, so like I was saying, this area is going to be completed by the builder, and they ran electrical right there, and they said they was going to put lights over there. So in the future, if we choose to modify that, that's something we can do. I'm not real excited how it looks. It's kind of daisy chained over from the kubu, but it's a gift. It's fine. Then they also got the kubu roof done. They got all the wood removed and they put metal in. Got the fan back up, got the electrical outlets back up. So we will not have to worry about termites on the roof anymore. Just have to continue treating the bamboo. They started varnishing a little bit already. I think Diana told them to hold up until they're all finished. Like I say, they use this as a storage area and lunch room and everything, breakfast. It's coming along. I think what I'm going to do though, because this roof is kind of taking a beating, I think I'm going to get some of these coconut or palm fronds and put them over the top of the metal. It looks like looks more natural. That's how it looked when we got it. I might even do it to the CR. That's nothing that's urgent though. Another thing that got done this week. Last week on the last video I pointed out that they did the concrete here, and I pointed out that Diana thought that it should come out further. So as we know, when the wife feels something needs to be changed, it's just easier to change it. I thought it was going to be all right. It would have been fine, but hey, they added probably about 1.5 meters, it looks like, about 45, 50 inches. So we can't drive on it for another couple weeks, but there it is. Mama's got her longer ramp. She happy. I'm happy. We still gotta get this lower area. That's got to be rendered, and then we have to put the motor in for the gate. And I'll be talking to the engineer about that soon, because that's one of the last things we really need. That's a new project. We're also Diana would like to see if they can do one more coat of paint on the outside. She's got a point. There's 2 shades where they did the air conditioner ducts. There's 2 over here. There's 2 shades. Concrete splashed up on it, and just like that all the way around the house. Nothing really major, but if we can get a couple gallons of paint, have them put a quick one more coat on it, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Then on to my latest project. Or not my project, I just got to pay for it, which is the solar. So this is it's an 8 kVA system, 10 kVA battery. I got 10 500 watt solar panels. So the solar panels at 100% will be putting out 5,000 kilowatts an hour. And I misspoke in my last, I don't know if I misspoke, but it wasn't very clear. So during the day, this is going to be on sunny days, mostly sunny days, this is going to be plenty of electricity to run this house. We'll be able to run an air conditioner. We don't run air conditioner during the day, but if we wanted to, we could. Washer, dryer. We'll have plenty of electricity during the day to run the house and charge the 10 kVA battery. I only got one now. I'm leaving room for expansion. I can add another one later if I want, but it's about $3,000 for a battery, 150,000 pesos. So let's start with this system here. I can expand it to 9 kilowatts, and by adding 4 more panels, I can add more batteries. So right now with the 10 kilowatt battery, so when the solar panels quit producing enough electricity, the system will shift over to the battery. It'll run off a battery until the battery gets to 30%. He said they do that because if there's an actual brownout or blackout, you'll have power to get you through, essential power to get you through to the next morning, when hopefully the sun comes up, it's a sunny day. So that's on a normal day. You'll run solar panels, power everything. You run out the solar panels. At night, you'll go to the battery. If you're running air conditioners, sometime during the night, you're going to get to 30%, and it's going to shift over to line power. And that's the power I'll buy till the next day when the solar panels start feeding the system. And then in an emergency, I only got one air conditioner on the emergency bus per se. So in an emergency, I'll run off of solar day, battery at night. If it's a blackout or brownout, I won't have anything to fall back on. So they got you down to the minimums. I probably won't run any air conditioners and try to make sure my 10 kilowatt battery will make it through the night. If that becomes an issue where it doesn't do that, I can always add another battery. Then I'll have the double. I'll have 20 kilowatts to get through the night. I can also add another inverter and more panels. So I'm starting off on the low end of a system that I can upgrade. And yeah, I can add more money down the road. It does get pricey. So if I to max this system out, it's about $14,000. Right now I'm setting about $9,000. So rather than spend that extra $5,000 right now, and it may have excess power, which this system is hooked up to the grid, so I will sell back power to the electric company, but that's not my primary goal here. I just want to have power. So we're going to start with this system, see how it works. If I need to expand, I'll expand. They're going to come tomorrow about 7 o'clock in the morning. They said they should get the whole system up tomorrow. They'll come back Thursday, do all the testing, and it should be online by Friday. So that's going to be going on the next 2 days. I'll be monitoring all that primarily. And then I still got all of this crap I got to put up there. So I haven't been really involved in that too much. I've been opening boxes, but every time I open a box, I just move all the crap over here because I don't know where to put it. So we got to take like a week and figure out where these pictures are going. I got winter clothes I could go to the Arctic with for a year. I ain't gonna need them here. Nobody's gonna need them here. So I'm probably gonna be, I don't know, just put them in a box, and if we end up going back to the United States, bring them back home. Who knows? But yeah, Chiefs. All right. Well, that is a quick update of what I got going on here in the Philippines. Hope everybody's doing good. That goddamn darn cow. I hope they slaughter that thing pretty quick. All right. Enjoy. Be safe.